Hey, Midrand, Johnny, and you're right. My skin is glowing. I'm in the sun again. Trying this new hair. I hope you guys are well.
Hey there, it's Yolz channel.
It is a Sunday and a different start of the week. I'm making a few lifestyle changes and I want to take you guys with me. They're not drastic or anything, but I wanted to spend this week, well, a few days in this week with you. So you'll be seeing some of the things that I'm eating this week. It's also our anniversary week, which I'm super excited for. I'm probably going to indulge. I'm not going to hold back. I want to cook us something nice. And I just wanted to really share that I'm making a few lifestyle changes and a few things. I mean, let's be real. Y'all have seen that I'm changed. Like I am. I'm changing everything. No, am I? Let's say I'm changing a lot of things. So I've also been craving a little bit of TikTok again. I've been enjoying TikTok content, and I do believe that if you do enjoy consuming certain content, it's so much easier to produce similar content, especially if it's within your interest range. But yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit of that with you guys. I'm also back at church. I took off church since lockdown last year. I might have gone back once or twice, like in December, but I really have not been consistent. So today was the second Sunday and I've just committed to going back to service, the gathering of the saints. Really can't be neglected. Of course, we are living in really dodgy times, really unsafe times. So at this point, I sit alone literally. There's no one next to me, not on either side, and we're really taking all the safety precautions that we all can, as much as we can at church. We are compliant, of course, but it's just something that I just longed for, and again I craved. I've been really moving in the direction of things that I'm craving. The other thing that I have started, which I did talk about in my previous videos, just listening to the voice of God. Discernment is such a big thing, as you guys already know. In my life, it's one of the biggest things that I'm praying for at the moment. This means from where I go to what I do to, you know, the pages I follow, what I'm consuming, what I want and what I'm going for, because the things that we want, should they not be in the will of God? You know, the word of God speaks about the desires of our hearts, but where should our desires be? Should they not be in line with what God has already planned for us? How is he going to establish something that's not in his will? You know, how do we pray towards the things that we want without aligning our hearts with the heart of God? So that's where I'm at, and I'm entering this week so positive, so excited, and I hope you guys do enjoy this vlog. If you guys have any other questions, definitely drop them down in the comment section. Sorry that this isn't a sit down Sunday. However, I think I did talk about reading more about David. Today at church they were actually sharing about Psalm 23, and the way in which it was broken down was the first 3 verses being who God is to David, and the rest of the verses being, you know, David saying, though I walk. For me, what stuck out the most was the fact that he first established who God is first, before anything, before we read about the enemies which we all face, before we read about, you know, walking in places that you know you are scared of, you shall still not fear, because you know who your God is, you know, and you are sure that because God is always there, goodness and mercy shall follow you, you know. And the promise to God saying that, Lord, I will dwell in your house forever, that's only because you know who he is, and you've established that from verse 1 to verse 3. You know, you understand that him being the shepherd, him being the leader, wherever you may lift your feet, he plants it. But make sure that you are lifting your feet when he says you should lift it, and when we shouldn't be going anywhere, you know, you are waiting in God while waiting on him and waiting for him, for whatever the promises are, you know, for your life that God has in store for you. So that's really, let's call it the sit down Sunday section of this vlog. But I'm also getting back to vlogs again. I'm also getting excited about vlogging, but now I'm back at it and I'm really excited. I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. So yeah, I'll chat to you guys again tomorrow when I'm at the office and share with you my new eating habit journey, life change situation. Enjoy. Today is Monday. Today is the first day of my so-called lifestyle change. I don't want to call it a diet, because from now on I'm going to be calorie counting, but going on a calorie deficit. I'm going to be doing it alternatively. At this point, we might as well talk in our office. Let's go to my office. Before I was interrupted, I was saying that basically I'm going to be going on a calorie deficit for 2 weeks and alternate with maintenance, a maintenance level of set calories. There's a whole study behind this, but basically it's not a diet, it's more of a lifestyle. And basically for intervals, I'll be doing calorie deficits and then going back to my maintenance level. My maintenance level will be a set amount of calories a day, like a maximum amount of calories a day that I can take, which I'll go back to. I did a bit of research about this, and I found that it is probably better to have a maintenance level and then go on a calorie deficit so that you don't actually plateau. Essentially what that means is that my maximum level of calories for me to maintain in order for me to lose weight is where I would be when I'm on my period as a girl. So that week, and then the following week, I'm only like 4 days, but anyway, the week of my period and the following week, I'll be on maintenance, which means about maybe 1,800 calories a day. And then when I'm on a deficit, it will be lower than that. So at this point, I'm at like 1.4, 1.6. I did a calorie deficit count for my weight, my specific weight goal, my specific age, and all of that. And my deficit should be at a level of 1,600 calories if I want to reach my goal weight within the next 7 months or so. So I'm taking my time. However, I'll be having a lot less than that when I calculated the food I generally eat and then making like small little changes. So let me show you what change I've already made with breakfast. So for my first meal, I made egg whites, and then cucumber as well as cherry tomatoes. So for breakfast, I'm basically aiming anything around 250 to 300 or 400 calories. My aim really is about 1,000 to 1,300 calories in a day, like when I'm on a deficit. So this is actually 2 eggs, 2 egg whites, and then like a 5 centimeter size of a cucumber, and then about less than a handful of cherry tomatoes, but I'll see. And then I've also got a banana, and I'm having it with black tea. I mean, I love my milk, but this morning I craved some black tea, which is a good thing for day one. We'll see how that goes. I'm not a fitness expert, and I want to basically put it to the test and see myself if this thing works. You're most welcome to come on the journey with me. I'm really excited. Let's see how it goes. At the moment, all I'm interested in is how filling my food will be, how long it will last. So tomorrow I'm going to try oats, but today, overnight oats, actually I'm going to do it tonight. So today the aim is really just to see how long I can be filled for with the egg, the cucumber, and the cherry tomatoes, as well as it's about 9:30 now. So if I have breakfast around this time, I want to see how long it will take me before I get hungry again. And then I'll have a banana between breakfast and lunch. And then for lunch, I'll show you guys what I'm having. Lunch. I'm having tuna salad. And yes, I went a bit ham with the chili powder. So I had that lunch, and I will be honest with you, it wasn't amazing at all. It was just bland. I think I need to find a dressing that's calorie smart. The reason why I'm doing this, and that's why I'm not calling it a diet per se, it's not something that's not sustainable, if that makes sense. I feel like my keto diet was so successful. I think I lost maybe 7 or 8 kgs within a very short amount of time. And then came to the realization of getting to Greece and being introduced to all these breads right after the keto diet and wanting to eat, you know. So it was really unsustainable in the long run. Carbs were my downfall. Whereas with this method, the calorie in, calorie out method, you can actually really sustain yourself through eating and just being wise about the calories that you eat. So you can save your calories for later. Doesn't mean you can starve yourself, but for instance, having a more leaner breakfast and leaner lunch, and then have your mac and cheese in the evening, and then have your pizza in the evening. So I will still have my carbs. I will just be eating a lot smarter. And I like the fact that it's actually something that I can carry through in the long term. You know, I actually feel a lot more woke today, because I feel like whatever I've been doing this whole time, I didn't actually know how much I'm putting into my body. I didn't know why I'm putting it in. So now as I'm looking at the different food groups that I'm eating as well, I'm very conscious of the amount of protein that I'm taking in and the amount of fat, the amount of sugar, all of those things, which is pretty cool. It just makes this process filled with a wealth of knowledge. On top of that, obviously, hopefully the benefits of seeing that weight loss and getting to a point where I can actually maintain the same weight, because it's one thing to lose weight, it's another to actually keep that weight level. Like I said before Greece, I lost so much weight, but after Greece I just went back. We came back in the middle of October in 2019 when I did my keto diet, and then it was November and we already started eating for Christmas, you know, and Christmas time you eat for New Year's, and then you're back at the same weight. So I just want to try and break that cycle. I'm officially breaking the cycle of just not being able to maintain the same weight. That is why I am doing this. I really hope that it does work. It's only day one and I'm speaking like I've got a whole speech, but I already feel good. It's weird, but I think it's because the mental side of things has just shifted. My mind has shifted in not thinking about this as a diet, but rather just a lifestyle change, and a more conscious view of what I'm putting into my body, which is pretty exciting. Check out the Lean Girl. She is here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. Big ups to her for educating us, her audience, on Instagram and here on YouTube. She also has recipes here, and her recipes are not like lean recipes. It's like stuff you can actually eat, plus desserts and all those kind of things, which is really amazing, because again, a diet sometimes restricts you, not even sometimes, most of the time diets restrict us from really enjoying our food. And she's somebody who stresses in really enjoying the food that you are having, but just being smart about the calories that you are taking into your body. So your calorie intake is a lot wiser, a lot smarter, but you still have the benefit of enjoying your pizza and your breads if you want to, as long as you're not overindulging, of course, and you're sticking within your calorie deficit limit or your calorie maintenance limit, so to call it. Always do your own research. I don't want to give you guys all the information because the spoon feeding generation doesn't live on y'all's channel. Y'all should know that. Anyway, I'm back at the office. Let me work. I've also been drinking a lot more water today. I did not end up having my banana. I thought I'd have a banana between my breakfast and my lunch. I ended up going home around after 1, picking up Fez from swimming, went home, and I had my salad around 2. I wasn't hungry. I just ate because I knew it's lunchtime. My mind thought I would be hungry 2 hours after having 2 egg whites, like 2 egg whites, but it was actually really filling. Maybe the cherry tomatoes also had something to do with it, I don't know. But that's breakfast. That's going to be my schedule. That's going to be something that I'm having a lot more often. My eggs, by the way, I get them really for like a super affordable price. I get it from the Mooks, who are in Midrand. I literally get extra large eggs, jumbo eggs. Jumbo eggs for 60 rand, 30 of them. And if you want the normal large eggs, it's 50 rand for 30, guys. Okay, 30 eggs. Where? And they are huge. They are fresh farm eggs. That is it from me. I'm gonna go back to work and I'll check you guys later. Hello honeys, happy Wednesday. I want to take you guys with me as I do my nails. I found a new nail lady in the south. I haven't done my nails in like 18 months, I think I told you guys, and I want to show you guys the transformation from this to this. have my wonderful neighbor teaching me how to make mutton biryani. Amazing, I'm so excited. 2 tablespoons of the masala paste, and then we've got 2 teaspoons of the coriander, we've got whole peppers, we've got our salt, which was a heaped teaspoon, and then we've also got 2 peppers. No, 2 chilies.
Okay, masala.
The chili, no, the other green ones.
Oh, green chilies, yes.
2 green chilies. And then we also added these other seeds, ne? Whole juice seeds, jeru seeds. And now we're adding masala. Now we're adding masala to 2 teaspoons. Tablespoons or teaspoons? 2 teaspoons and 1 of this. Okay? Herdi. How much of herdi?
1.
1 herdi, 2 teaspoons of this. And we still have onions to add later. We're gonna grate the tomatoes, the 3 tomatoes, and then what are we gonna do with?
Lemon, squeeze the lemon in there.
Squeeze the lemon in. Grate these.
Yeah. That is the yogurt. We're gonna put garlic, chili, salt, and that whole jeera.
This is whole jeera, right?
Yeah.
Whole
And then
jeera,
salt.
coriander,
And then we're gonna put some salt.
bit of salt.
Put
More oil. Don't put too much oil.
Yeah. Just make sure that, like, you measure it right. Okay, cool. You don't just throw it like that.
Got you.
Okay, got it. There you go.
Everything. I'm being shouted.
Yeah. Yes.
We added ghee. G-H-E-E.
Yeah.
Clarified butter. Today's lunch is a simple tuna and avocado salad. The way I was cutting that avocado was a bit savage, but you get the picture. That's what I'm having. I'm not really counting calories to the T, but I do have a basic understanding of how many calories a salad has, and then I add the calories of the tuna as well as a quarter of an avocado. That's a quarter. Yeah, I halved the avocado twice, so that's a quarter of an avocado. Excuse my math. It is Friday. Anyway, I wanted to also show you guys my outfit. Guys, these jeans are getting loose, but I think it's the laundry. It's not the weight just yet, but we'll see that soon. And then on Instagram you see me standing like this because that's just the way it is. It'll never be the same. This tuna makes the salad. No. This tuna makes this. Forget the apples. Apples are great, but this tuna is making the salad. I need to make most of this salad before he goes fully plant-based. He needs to taste this. I really tried to vlog. It's been hard, but I'm slowly getting back into it. Let me know in the comment section, what kind of lifestyle vlogs do y'all want to see? It's not that my life is boring. I know people go, my life is so boring, I can't vlog anything. No. My life is actually interesting, I'm not gonna lie. My life is actually interesting. But I don't always want to I don't like to overshare or show you things you don't want to see, like my business life, my personal life. What are the things that like you ask yourself, let me know in the comment section, and maybe that's the kind of content I'll start vlogging about, knowing these are snippets of my life you do want to see. It gives a good guide. Anyway, that's it from me. Do subscribe if you want more vlogs. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Do subscribe to join the Yolz channel family, and of course, if you want to follow this weight loss journey situation, do subscribe. It's absolutely free. I love you guys so much. Bye.